It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show. I've been raking up off these niggas for a minute now. Hey, y'all gonna learn to listen one way or another though. Hey, let's get it. Let me show you how I keep the money coming. Strapped up like he check, nigga run it. In the mirror, yeah, I love what I'm becoming. Ain't no discussion, boy, don't make me spit your onion. Hey, let me show you how I keep the money coming. Strapped up like he check, nigga run it. In the mirror, yeah, I love what I'm becoming. Ain't no discussion, boy, don't make me split your onion. Yeah. Flashback to the days I was in the days. I was sleeping on the couch, couldn't nobody stay. I was serving up the chicken, couldn't get a raise. Now I'm cooking up the game like I'm Bobby Flay. Fuck rap, I ain't got no friends in this shit. Put them M's to the front like a Benz in this shit. I be swimming through the money, got some fins in this shit. I be stomping through the street like some Timbs in this bitch. Made trends in this shit for some IOUs, but I don't lose. Construction high, tighten them screws. Tie my shoes, back on the block, straight to the bag, ho. Jumping off the porch for that green like a tadpole. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there this afternoon, going into the evening. In this particular video, we're going to be getting into Mopreme. If you are not familiar with Mopreme, we're talking about Tupac Shakur's brother. You know, some people call him half brother. It really don't matter. They brothers. All right. So Lauren LaRosa, she dug in and got to her journalistic work. This is where she excels, having access to people and being able to have the conversations that not everybody else can get to. So she was able to lock in an interview with Mopreme in which they address Drake wanted to buy Tupac chain, death row chain, Tupac's ring with the crown on it, and just overall kind of being obsessed with, I wouldn't even say being obsessed with Tupac's memorabilia, but more so, I think he's just trying to agitate the West Coast, agitate Kendrick Lamar and anybody else that's willing to have feelings about what it is that he's attempting to do. You know, we found out that the chain was fucking fake anyway, or the pendant anyway. It wasn't an authentic piece. It definitely wasn't Tupac's. But now we actually get word from Pac's brother. So this is actually a pretty big fucking deal. So let's go ahead and pull this up. It's at least a 10-minute interview. That's one of the main things that they talk about, but I'm sure they're going to get to some other things. I do want to let Mopreme speak and say his piece. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is an audio interview, by the way. I'm not sure if this is going to come out on video. So I'm playing this straight from Lauren's podcast. All right.
Now, we got a conversation today that I think is going to shake up some things. So excited to get right to it. I was graced with the opportunity to speak to Mopreme Shakur, who is the brother of Tupac Shakur. There has been several headlines recently following Drake posting a chain online. So the chain that he posted a swipe through. It showed the front of the chain. It showed the back of the chain. The front of the chain read Death Row, dazzled in diamonds. In the back of the chain read All Eyes on You, 1996. It was engraved on the back of the chain. Now, a lot of people were freaking out about this because we know that Drake is a Tupac fan. We also know that Drake is the type of fan of hip hop and the artists that he looks up to, loves, likes, all the things, and will go and buy memorabilia. He's done it before. He's gotten people tatted. We know the stories. Back in 2023, he actually spent over $1 million to buy a ring that was formerly owned by Pac from an auction. Now, Suge Knight, who would have been the one issuing the Death Row chain, spoke to Art of Dialogue, and he's alleging that this chain that Drake has is not a real chain. It was never Tupac's. It was never even given to anybody by Death Row. Let's take a listen.
So, Suge, I gotta ask you, since you was the one passing out the Death Row chains back then, how you feel about Drake buying Pac Death Row chain?
Well, I'm quite sure it's not true. But the only person to ask, when I came up with the idea to make the Death Row chains, one, had never been done before. Two, it was like wearing it was like having your flag, your rag. You can't tuck it. It means something. So, only person I got Death Row chains, and I'm the only one handing them out. The Dog Pound didn't even have Death Row chains. I made them dog paws for them. When Pac came home, I went to go visit Pac, and when I got Pac out, he came home, and we was going somewhere at the time. He said, oh, I can tell all your niggas, they all got those death row chains. I'm like, shit, I'm going to make you one. He was like, shit, you my big bro. Let me wear yours. That's more important. I don't want a first one. I want to wear the one you got. So my death row chain at the time was full of diamonds on the chain, full of diamonds on the bezel. Pac came home and got that chain. Not after Christmas, not after New Year's. He already had it. And 1,000%, I heard a few people say that there was something wrote on there. One shit wrote on that chain, or the charm. Definitely not the chain, but the charm on the back of wasn't nothing. If Drake bought that chain, Drake should go back and kick their drawers up their ass.
Kick their drawers up their ass. Damn.
But I don't go hard about it because it ain't Drake's fault. And I believe Drake really admired Tupac and liked Tupac.
Now, Mopreme Shakur has some, thoughts. There's been conversation about.
I don't even think Drake really fucked with Pac at all. You know what I'm saying? Any nigga that'll get on a song and say, I never cried when Pac died, but I probably will when Hov does. I mean, I know that was bigging up Jay-Z at the time, but why would you say some shit like that if you admire Pac so much? Now, things could have changed between 2010 or 2009, whatever year it was that he dropped that song, and 2022, 3, whenever he started like really digging into this stuff. There was even rumors of Drake going out and buying a replica of the car that Pac was murdered in. That was kind of debunked, but it was a close model. It wasn't exact, but it did look strange, at the time, because it was in the midst of the battle. So that doesn't even seem very endearing to me either. But I'll set that one aside because I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but they damn sure look like it, right? But chain, fake. Suge said that was off my neck. It was no engraving on the back, no all eyes on you, no nothing. And, it was special because other artists on Death Row, some of them didn't even have their own Death Row chain. Pac wanted his. All right. Now we're going to get into Lauren and Mopreme.
Bit about Drake and, how we feel about him culturally. Like, is he a part of the culture? Is he an admirer of the culture who's been able to turn on and off this light of, hey,
fucking colonizer, to quote Kendrick.
I'm here, I'm rapper, I'm Drake, I'm all things the six. Or do we feel like when the light turns off, he's just a person that's soaking in what he's seeing and repeating it? Let's take a listen. Mopreme Shakur has some thoughts. Let's take a listen to what
you got it right on the last one. You're talking about, hey man, all bullshit aside, you telling me a man waits till they about 35 years old to rock FUBU? Come on, man.
he had to say.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm blessed, trying to be less stressed.
Exactly. Ain't we all? Ain't we all? That's good to hear. So nice to meet you, first of all, and thanks for hopping on the phone with me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, you as well.
Originally, I reached out just because people were fanning out over the fact that Drake had posted the Death Row chain with the All Eyes on You 1996 on the back. So it had been picked up that, it was Tupac's chain and people were really, really excited and all the things and just wanted your reaction. And then since I've reached out, Suge Knight has come out and said Tupac never had that chain and that's not his chain at all. So, I mean, I don't know, what you comment on, what you don't, but, you're the kind of one of the closest things we have, to him. So I just wanted to hear your thoughts on just the purchasing of the chain, if it is his, anything you may know about it. A lot of people feel like they want stuff like that, memorabilia like that, to be left alone and not be purchased. So just any thoughts you had, we were wondering if you want to share with the show.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, Pac is my brother. So, yeah, these are, mementos of his life. You know what I mean? Maybe he do want to be a collector or something now, all around. But for us, it's like, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. Especially, yeah, man, my man need to think more about his moves, because they would make people pose other questions. Because I just saw an interview with him in London talking about London got the best rappers. London rappers are better than American rappers. So, why?
Shout out to Mopreme. Mopreme be took in, don't it? He said, shit, boy, what the fuck you over here goddamn fucking with Pac shit for when you out here saying London got the best rappers in the world. Why don't you buy some of their shit? Why don't you don't rock some of their shit? Go see what Gigs got in his collection, nigga. Why you don't go see what the mother niggas got in their motherfucking collection, man? Why you want to fuck with Pop? Go see what Dizzy Rascal got in his motherfucking jewelry box.
Why are you so seeking after the king of raps? You know, jewels, literal jewels. Gets in this thing with Kendrick. I mean, Kendrick got a Pulitzer, so I thought that was a bad move. And then AI's my brother, and then you would pose the question: if England has the best rappers, why are you doing this? So I don't know. I'm just an observer. My name Bennett. I ain't in it. But I think the family should have all the Pop things. Personally, but things don't always work out that way. But my personal opinion, that's what I feel.
I got you. Did you know Tupac to have a death row chain? Because now there's that whole conversation if like the chain was even his at all.
Yeah, I mean, yes, we were together while he had a death row chain on. So as far as which one Drake got or what Drake got, I mean, a lot of cats at death row had them chains. Unless you have certain identifiers.
Because Suge Knight was saying that basically the one that Tupac had was Suge Knight's, and there wasn't anything written on the back of it, and it was the diamonds were encrusted a certain way and things like that, which is not the same one that was posted.
See, I didn't even know that. See, you know what I'm saying? So Drake, that's a point that he has to deal with himself, considering the purchase he made from someone for something.
Got you. Well, that was all those were all the questions I had, unless you have anything else you want to share.
We're in New Orleans, and there's a lot of commemorative events going on around the anniversary of Katrina. I want to send some love out to all the victims of Katrina and the survivors. And my sister's out here in a play about Katrina for the anniversary. So happy about that.
What's the name of the play, and can the public go buy tickets?
It's called Swimming Upstream. I'm not sure what the ticket situation is, but it's at the Mahalia Jackson Theater.
Got you. Okay.
All right. That is Mopreme speaking to Lauren LaRosa. The latest with Lauren LaRosa, giving us the latest on how he feels concerning Drake and his Tupac memorabilia and him trying to track down all the Dragon Balls, the Pokeballs, and all of those different things that he can to associate him. Come on, man. I got an autograph Mike by the Clips. I got Tupac ring. I got Tupac chain. I got Pharrell's jewels. Yes. Can y'all embrace me now? Am I part of the club? Can I come sit with you guys? Can I come sit at the table? What we doing? We freestyling? We beating on the table? What we doing? What we doing? I got bars. Yo. Slap me on my phone. I got bars. Biggest artist in the motherfucking world, as they would like you to believe. Supposed to be one of the richest niggas in the industry, or at least you've amassed, you've brought in a lot of money for the label, for the companies. Your music has brought in a lot of money. You supposed to be the big dog out this bitch, and you still looking for other ways to find yourself in the kennel with the rest of them. Ain't that about a bitch? Mopreme say, come on, man. Leave that shit alone, man. Go to London. Go to the UK. Go get some of that shit, man. You said they are the best rappers in the world. Why don't you go associate yourself with them then? Why don't you leave us alone, especially Pac, who's not here to defend himself. He's not here to speak for himself. He's not here to say, hey, man, that shit lame. Leave my shit alone. Hell, if he was still here, he probably would have it in his own fucking house rather than in some auction. But that's a whole nother thing. Mopreme said, really, all Pac shit need to be with the family. It shouldn't be out here for public consumption for motherfuckers to come auction and, just some old rich motherfucker or somebody that done saved all they motherfucking paychecks at Safeway for 30 years to come out here and say, hey, man, I want Pac shit. Shouldn't even have access to it. So yeah, I'm not mad at Mopreme, man. It's just weird. And the timing of when he's doing this stuff, he's trying to roll out an album. He's trying to figure out a way to stay relevant every fucking day. Like, real talk, it's just easy to see through. Ain't too much more to say left, right, up, or down about it. It's just strange, all right? But Mopreme has spoken. Again, like Lauren said, he's the next of kin. He's the closest that we got. You know, Tupac here. His mom ain't here to speak for it neither, you know? So let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I'm coming right back with even more content. So I'll see y'all in a minute, man. Peace. King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit on my almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.